everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. So today is card day. Usually I do my cards on Tuesday. Wednesday and Sunday I do 3D projects, and then some days I just throw in another video, and it's usually another 3D project. So always hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So isn't this card cute? I really liked how it turned out. I had it in my head, but you know how sometimes you have something in your head, it doesn't always turn out. And it did take me a few minutes to get everything the way I wanted, but I thought it turned out really cute. And I love this sentiment on here. So it says Christmas blessings to you and yours. And then I did stamp the inside. I stamped the little snowflakes around the trees, and it says, may the wonder of Christmas stay with you throughout the coming year. You can use whatever sentiment you like. I just love this one. And this one is from the Wrapped in Christmas. And I thought about using one of the sentiments that go with this one. It says Christmas blessings to you and yours. And then I thought maybe I'd just use the same stamp set, but then I really like this sentiment from the Wishes and Wonders. And then I thought this one's cute too, but it was a little bit long, I thought. So I did the May the Wonder of Christmas stay with you throughout the coming year. But use whatever sentiments you have. I mean, I love these, and I think this looks beautiful on the front because it's such a pretty font. So that's why I used that. Now the highlight of the show is actually the Coming Home bundle, and this is one of my favorite this year. I hesitated about getting this, but oh my goodness, I had so many ideas in my head when I first got this, and I have another 3D project coming with this pretty soon. Yeah, I'm using mostly the Home Together dies, but I am using the snowflakes from the stamps. So you can use one of two Kirby dies. Now this one has its own Kirby die. It's just a plain die, and it will be a straight line. I kind of wanted a little bit of interest here, so I used the die out of the Kirby dies set. So this is the Kirby dies, and the one that I'm using, these are all that I'm using for this, is this one with the little holes in it. And it just gave it a little bit more interest on the outside here instead of just being plain and solid. So that's what I used, but you can definitely not have to have the Kirby dies. You can just use this straight die right here. All right, I did most of the cutting because we are, oh, you also, I forgot about the stitch circles is what I'm using for the circle, but use whatever. If you have the layering circles, you can use that as well. I just like the size of the stitch circle. All right, now on with the rest of it. What I used for this is the Trimming the Town Designer Series paper, which is this one right here. So look at all these houses on here. And what I did was I used the die that comes with it, which is this one right here, and it's this one here. You can cut out any size house you want. It could be this larger one. It could be this tall one. It has a die for the little one. So you can cut out any of these. And if you don't have the dies, cut them out by hand. These are super easy and quick to cut out. You can even cut out the trees yourself. So all you really need is the Designer Series paper, but if you want to make it easy, get the dies. So I used both the tree dies, and I used this size for the house. But it'd be super easy to fussy cut. But I do like the dies, and I like how clean they cut. All right, so I cut out one house, which I cut out a different color house this time. And then you need 2 tall trees and 3 of the smaller trees. And it went super quick and easy. And then for the card, you're going to need a 5.5 by 4 1/4 card base. This is Thick Whisper White. I love the Thick Whisper White, you know, for card bases. And then you need also a piece that is 4 1/4 by 3. Let me double check that. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 3 inches. And this is for our snow hill that's going to be on the front of the card. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to bring up the cut and emboss, and we're going to cut out our window first. I need to order new plates. I got these plates when I first got my cut and emboss, which was quite a few months ago. So I need some new ones, definitely. I'm going to order 2. All right, so we are going to put this in the center. If you have any Post-it tape or anything to hold it down, I advise using that so you can have it right in the center. We're going to run that through. Oh, and of course I put the arm on the wrong side. Let me turn this around. All right, let's run it through. And then we'll have our little window in there. I'm really liking the Post-it note. I was just going to say it didn't ever tear my paper, and look at that. Now it's going to tear the back. We're going to go with it though. It's just a little tiny bit right there. And save your inside piece because you could use this on another card. All right, so we got that. Why is it every time I do a video something like that happens? I could do it fine when I'm off camera, none of that stuff happens, and then I get on camera and there you go. All right, so we are going to cut out the hill. Now, one thing, if you want these little dots to be showing, you have to put the cutting side at the top. So there's a little ledge here on this, and it has to go on the top, or you're going to have the little dots on this side. So we are going to set that there. Don't ask me how I know that. I've learned to check these dies because one time I had some dies I could not figure out for the life of me, and it was as simple as turning it around. All right, so that is everything. Like I said, I already cut out the other pieces we need using the cut and emboss. I'm going to pop some of these because there's still a couple in here. Not very many though, it does a good job. So there's that piece right there. So let's bring our card base in. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this with some wet glue. These really go actually really pretty quick. Once I got those pieces all ran through, which didn't take long at all, it was really quick. So you can just cut out all the houses. You can make a bunch of these, cut out all the houses. You can use all the different size houses. I wouldn't use the largest one, but the other ones you can definitely use. All right, so there's our little snow. Now we're going to take our house. First we're going to do our back trees in the back here. And what I'm going to do first is I am going to go ahead and stamp the snowflakes, and we're stamping it with the Seaside Spray. And I'm just going to look to see where I need to stamp, because you don't have to stamp this whole top part. So I'm going to just make sure it's in the range of that circle. And we're just stamping those. And I did take it down because I did want it to look like a little scene on the inside too. I'll just do one more there. All right. And then we are going to go ahead, let's go ahead and stamp the outside snowflakes. You don't even have to stamp the outside, but I thought it was really cute stamped. All right, and that is all we're doing on that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Memento Black, and I'm going to stamp this sentiment too. I'm going to try to get it a little bit more centered. The first one I did there, I didn't get it perfectly centered. I would use my Stamparatus for this, but I didn't bring it up here, but I should be using that. Oh, look at I did. Oh my goodness. The back of this card, I may have to put something on the back here to fix it because I have that little, so I really like this card and I wanted to use it. All right, so we're going to do the Christmas blessings to you and yours. And yeah, I did better that time. I have an eraser actually that would probably take this little ink spot off. There is an eraser you can get. It is, I'm going to tell you because I know I'll get questions. It is this mono sand eraser. Just be very gentle when you use it because you don't want to rip your paper. But it's worked several times for me, so try that. All right, so we are going to adhere our trees, the bigger ones first. So I'm going to put my house about here. So I want both trees in here. I want this one down further. And I think the other large one we're going to put up here. I want to keep them both in the side of this circle. All right, we're going to add our house. I'm going to add it right there. And we are going to add this house, but we're going to glue this one on the side here, like tuck it underneath. So we're going to put that one right there. And then we are going to use, what I used for this one, I'm using our little glue strips. And this worked good because these trees are narrow. So I'm going to use some of these. You can use the itty bitty dimensionals too. And I put one on this side. And then we're going to do the same on the other. Take that backing off. And then we're going to put this one here. And you can see every color looks different. I think I like the red house the best, but let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment on the inside too. If I can get that little spot off the back, I'm going to use this card because it's really, really cute. So we're going to stamp that. May the wonder of Christmas stay with you throughout the coming year. You know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to add a couple more little snowflakes around here. There. All right, I think that's good. All right, so there you have it. Isn't it quick and easy? You just cut those pieces out and you go with it. I think I like the red tree more because of the Christmas color, but the blue one's pretty as well. So which one do you like better? I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.